For question number 4, we are asked to subtract two rational expressions. So in doing so, when you're adding or subtracting a fraction, you need to make sure that you have common denominators. The first thing that I notice when I look into the denominators is that they both have a GCF, a greatest common factor. So that is one thing that we will need to factor is the denominator to see what they have in common. As you can see, after factoring out the GCF, the two denominators share an x plus 5 in common, but what they don't have is a multiple of 3 or a multiple of 5. So we'll need to make sure that we take care of that by multiplying the numerator and the denominator of the opposite fraction to make sure that they end up having both a common denominator. So the right fraction will be multiplied by 3 in the numerator and in the denominator, and the left fraction will be multiplied by 5 in the numerator and 5 in the denominator. Let's go ahead and distribute those factors. After distributing those values, you can see now that the two fractions end up having the same denominator, so now we can actually go ahead and perform that subtraction. The one thing that we want to make sure that we do is emphasize that we have to subtract everything in the second numerator. So even though it says plus 9, we're really going to be minusing a positive 9, okay? So when moving forward, here's what that will look like. So the denominator will stay the same, and we're going to go ahead and subtract like terms. So 5x minus 3x would be 2x, and then negative 5 minus 9 will then end up with a negative 14 or a minus 14. And this right here will be our final answer. You could then go ahead and simplify it one step further, factoring out that 2 in the numerator as a GCF to give you this alternative answer. However, it's not going to simplify any further.